Paris was already lighting up the night, but no one expected 3 BTS members to become part of the biggest conversation in the city. Just hours after landing, Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope were spotted together enjoying Paris' spectacular fireworks show. Within minutes, photos and videos spread across social media at incredible speed. Fans couldn't stop talking about their selfies, their reactions, and the unforgettable view behind them. But what really happened that made this moment trend so quickly? Stay until the end, because there are details in these photos that almost everyone missed, and they make this Paris night even more unforgettable. Just a few hours after arriving in Paris, Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope surprised everyone by choosing one of the city's most iconic summer celebrations instead of heading straight to private schedules or luxury venues. As darkness slowly covered the skyline, the 3 BTS members were seen gathering on a rooftop with a breathtaking view of the Eiffel Tower, where thousands of dazzling fireworks illuminated the Parisian night. The atmosphere was unlike a formal event. There were no stage lights, no microphones, and no performances. Instead, it was a rare glimpse of 3 global superstars simply enjoying a peaceful evening together. The colorful explosions reflected across the city while the Eiffel Tower stood brilliantly at the center, creating a picture-perfect backdrop that immediately caught the attention of fans worldwide. Within moments, photos from the night began circulating across social media. One image showed Taehyung extending his arm to take a group selfie as Jungkook and J-Hope leaned closer, with bright smiles. Another captured the 3 standing shoulder to shoulder, quietly watching the fireworks while embracing each other from behind. The contrast between the spectacular fireworks and the quiet friendship shared by the trio made the photos instantly memorable. What made the moment even more fascinating was how naturally everything unfolded. Rather than posing for a promotional campaign, the photos carried the feeling of close friends celebrating a beautiful evening together. Fans quickly noticed their relaxed expressions, casual outfits, and genuine smiles, leading many to describe the pictures as some of the most authentic BTS-related moments seen in recent weeks. As discussions spread online, countless viewers began examining every detail in the photos. Some admired the incredible rooftop location overlooking Paris, while others focused on the perfect timing of the fireworks exploding directly behind the Eiffel Tower. Even the drone lights appearing beside the tower became part of the conversation, adding another unique visual element that made the night even more unforgettable. The selfies quickly became one of the biggest talking points. Fans pointed out how difficult it is to capture fireworks, city lights, and 3 smiling faces in a single frame, yet the photos somehow managed to balance every element perfectly. The combination of friendship, world-famous scenery, and festive celebration created images that felt almost cinematic. Meanwhile, many wondered whether this memorable evening was only the beginning of their stay in Paris. Their arrival had already attracted enormous attention, but this unexpected rooftop gathering raised even more questions. Was this simply a private celebration after landing, or could it be the first chapter of an even bigger schedule waiting to unfold in the City of Light? With excitement continuing to build across social media, one question remained on everyone's mind, and the answer could make this Paris trip even more unforgettable. As the breathtaking photos continued spreading across every major social media platform, one thing became increasingly clear. This was no longer just another celebrity sighting. The images of Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope enjoying Paris beneath a sky filled with fireworks had quickly transformed into one of the most talked about BTS moments of the week. Fans from every corner of the world immediately began sharing the pictures, with thousands of captions celebrating the trio's reunion in one of Europe's most iconic cities. Every new repost seemed to generate another wave of discussion. Some admired the perfect timing of the photographs, while others couldn't stop talking about how naturally the 3 members appeared together, smiling without the pressure of a stage or cameras directing their every movement. The rooftop itself became a topic of fascination. With the Eiffel Tower glowing brilliantly behind them and colorful fireworks filling the entire sky, many viewers described the location as looking straight out of a movie. Every frame looked professionally composed, yet the relaxed atmosphere suggested the evening was simply about enjoying the moment together rather than creating a planned photo shoot. Then fans started paying attention to the smallest details. One image showed Taehyung confidently holding the phone while Jungkook and J-Hope leaned closer with genuine smiles. Another captured the three quietly facing the fireworks with their arms around one another, creating a peaceful scene despite the spectacular celebration unfolding above Paris. The contrast between the massive fireworks display and the calm friendship shared by the trio became one of the biggest reasons the photos resonated so strongly online. Discussion quickly expanded beyond the fireworks themselves. Fans began comparing the members' casual fashion choices, noticing how effortlessly each of them blended into the atmosphere despite being among the world's biggest music stars. Instead of wearing luxury outfits or red carpet styling, they appeared comfortable, relaxed, and completely focused on enjoying the evening together. As more people discovered the photos, countless theories began appearing across fan communities. Some believed the gathering marked the beginning of an exciting Paris schedule, while others wondered if it was simply a rare opportunity for the three members to experience one of the city's most famous celebrations before returning to work. Although no official explanation accompanied the images, the mystery only encouraged even more conversation. The timing also fueled excitement. Paris had already become one of the world's biggest destinations, attracting international attention, and seeing three BTS members enjoying one of its most recognizable celebrations instantly connected two global icons in a single unforgettable moment. The result was exactly the kind of content that social media algorithms thrive on: beautiful scenery, recognizable faces, authentic interactions, and endless replay value. Hours later, engagement continued climbing instead of slowing down. New edits, fan videos, reaction clips, and photo analyses appeared one after another. Yet despite all the attention surrounding these unforgettable images, one question continued to dominate the conversation. If this incredible fireworks night happened almost immediately after arriving in Paris, then what exactly are Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope preparing for next? That answer may be even bigger than the fireworks themselves. As the excitement surrounding the Paris fireworks continued to grow, attention gradually shifted from the breathtaking scenery to something even more interesting: the chemistry between Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope throughout the evening. Every photograph seemed to capture a different side of their friendship, and fans couldn't stop replaying each moment, searching for new details hidden in plain sight. One image showed Taehyung confidently stretching out his arm to capture the perfect selfie, while Jungkook and J-Hope naturally leaned into the frame. Their smiles looked effortless, not rehearsed or carefully posed, giving the entire photo an authentic feeling that resonated with millions of viewers. Instead of appearing like celebrities attending an official event, they simply looked like three close friends enjoying one unforgettable summer night together. The next series of photos offered an entirely different perspective. Standing with their backs to the camera, the trio quietly watched the fireworks exploding above the Eiffel Tower while resting their arms around one another's shoulders. There were no dramatic expressions and no need for words. The image itself told the story. Against one of the world's most recognizable landmarks, the simple gesture of standing together became one of the most appreciated moments shared by fans online. As those images spread across social media, fan communities began discussing every visible detail. Some admired the incredible timing of the fireworks bursting directly behind the Eiffel Tower, while others noticed how perfectly balanced the composition appeared. The city lights, the colorful sky, and the relaxed posture of the three members combined to create photographs that looked almost cinematic. Many fans also pointed out how different this evening felt compared to the members' usual public appearances. There were no flashing cameras surrounding them, no concert stage, and no official press conference. Instead, the atmosphere felt peaceful and personal, allowing fans to see another side of the members, beyond their professional schedules. That simple change of setting made the photos even more memorable. Meanwhile, excitement continued to grow as new reactions appeared every minute. Content creators produced edits highlighting the fireworks synchronized with BTS songs. Others recreated the rooftop scene through digital artwork, while photographers praised the remarkable balance of light captured in the original images. Even people who rarely followed BTS found themselves sharing the breathtaking scenery because the combination of Paris, fireworks, and genuine friendship created photographs with universal appeal. The conversations soon expanded beyond the photos themselves. Fans started wondering how the trio managed to experience such an iconic Paris celebration so soon after arriving. Their schedule had already attracted attention before they landed, making this unexpected evening feel like an exciting surprise rather than something anyone had anticipated. Others noticed how relaxed every member appeared throughout the night. Taehyung's calm smile, Jungkook's bright laughter, and J-Hope's cheerful expression reflected an atmosphere of comfort that many fans had missed seeing during the group's busy promotional periods. Rather than focusing on performances or official activities, people found themselves appreciating the quiet moments that often reveal the strongest friendships. As more viewers discovered the story, engagement continued climbing across multiple platforms. Short clips inspired by the photos accumulated millions of views, while discussions about the Paris evening remained active long after the fireworks had disappeared from the night sky. The rooftop gathering had evolved into one of the defining BTS moments of the trip, proving that sometimes the simplest experiences create the strongest memories. Yet despite the overwhelming attention surrounding these unforgettable images, another mystery quietly emerged. The fireworks may have marked the first unforgettable night in Paris, but many fans began asking whether this was only the beginning. With several days still ahead and anticipation growing around every public appearance, people started wondering what destination, event, or surprise Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope would reveal next. And if their very first evening could capture the world's attention this quickly, what would happen once their Paris journey truly began? The unforgettable fireworks night eventually came to an end, but the story surrounding Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope was only beginning to gain momentum. Long after the final burst of light faded above the Eiffel Tower, millions of fans around the world continued refreshing their timelines, hoping another photo or unexpected update would appear. Instead of disappearing from the conversation, the Paris evening seemed to become even bigger with every passing hour. Fan communities quickly began piecing together the timeline of the trio's first day in Paris. From their arrival at the airport to the rooftop gathering overlooking the city, every moment was carefully discussed. It wasn't because of a dramatic announcement or a major performance. It was because the evening felt refreshingly genuine. Seeing 3 BTS members sharing a peaceful celebration together reminded many fans of the simple friendship that has always been one of the group's greatest strengths. As the discussion continued to grow, fans noticed another interesting detail. Despite standing in one of the busiest tourist destinations in the world during one of Paris' largest celebrations, the trio appeared remarkably relaxed. There was no sense of rushing through the experience. They took time to admire the skyline, watch the fireworks, laugh together, and capture memories that would likely stay with them long after leaving France. Photography enthusiasts also joined the conversation. Many praised the incredible balance of the images, pointing out how difficult it is to photograph fireworks without losing detail in either the bright explosions or the people standing in front of them. Somehow, the photos managed to preserve both, creating images that looked almost cinematic while still feeling spontaneous. Some even described them as photographs worthy of magazine covers. Meanwhile, fans across different countries began recreating the atmosphere in their own creative ways. Digital artists illustrated the rooftop scene with vibrant colors, while video editors transformed the photos into short cinematic clips. Musicians paired the images with BTS songs that reflected themes of friendship, travel, and unforgettable memories. The original photos became the inspiration for thousands of new creations, each adding another layer to the story. The Paris skyline itself became almost like another character in the moment. The illuminated Eiffel Tower, the glowing city lights stretching into the distance, and the colorful fireworks overhead created a setting that few cities in the world could replicate. Combined with the presence of Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope, the location elevated what might have been an ordinary evening into something fans would remember for a very long time. What made the moment truly special wasn't simply the breathtaking scenery or the spectacular fireworks. It was the genuine friendship shared by the 3 members. Without a stage, a performance, or an official schedule, They reminded fans that some of the most meaningful memories are created during life's simplest moments. As the photos continued circulating online, the Paris rooftop gathering became more than just another viral post. It evolved into one of the most memorable highlights of the trip, celebrated not only for its beauty, but also for the warmth and authenticity captured in every frame. Even days later, fans were still revisiting the photos, discovering new details, sharing fresh edits, and discussing every smile, every glance, and every unforgettable view. The evening had become a lasting memory that extended far beyond a single night in Paris. Whether the rooftop gathering was simply a spontaneous celebration or the beginning of an exciting schedule in the City of Light, one thing was undeniable: it left a lasting impression on millions of ARMYs around the world. Sometimes, the most unforgettable stories don't begin with a concert or a major announcement. Sometimes, they begin with three friends, one incredible city, a sky filled with fireworks, and a moment so genuine that the entire world can't stop talking about it. And if this unforgettable night was only the beginning of Taehyung, Jungkook, and J-Hope's journey in Paris, fans everywhere will be watching closely to see what unforgettable memories they create next.